when we maneuver in this world from a place of acceptance, I guess life stops feeling like something we have to push and force and stress out about. Hey guys, Danny here. How to survive in a world of unlimited options and freedom. So I did a video before this about how there's actually never been a better time to live by many metrics. However, at the same time, we have an abundance of possibilities and freedom, and I think this abundance can be either stifling for a lot of young men, or it can just be like their decline, in the sense of they just choose the fastest way to degrade. So I was talking about how these days it's never been easier to travel, it's never been easier to get out, it's never been easier to make income from any part of the world, it's never been easier to make your own content, it's never been easier to find your own community, it's never been easier to have an abundant kind of, dating life, something like this. It's never been easier to basically do whatever the hell you want. And as I travel, I see about 5 or 10% of young men who are making the most of it, or not even making the most of it, but who are kind of benefiting from this unlimited possibility, abundance, crazy world we live in 2025 going into 2026. And it seems to me, as I travel around the world, that actually about 80 to 90% of young men are kind of stifled, and they either don't make the most of it, or more often they are enslaved by it. They're enslaved by their desire. They are enslaved by their lack of ability to restrain themselves or show self-control, be that on this device in their pocket, be that gaming, be that unhealthy behaviors or habits which become a kind of dopamine release, which come in many forms. Be that just not knowing what the hell is going on, what the hell is happening, like the kind of meaning and structure of the world is crumbling around us. Instead of enjoying the decline, which I wouldn't even call a decline, I would call it a change, but many people would call it a decline. Instead of enjoying it, it is what it is. Go with the flow. The world is how it is. Let's just make the most of it. Let's just accept it. Let's just try to do something cool. Let's just not try to do anything. Let's just go with it. A lot of young men are totally. Ooh, that was scary. I thought I was going to fall off the balcony there. A lot of young men are totally messed up by it, and I'm actually interested as to why that is, and why. I guess it's quite obvious, because as a species, as an animal, we're not actually designed for this. We're designed more, I guess, for kind of small, tribal, communal living, having most of our life dictated to us. However, we find ourselves in the situation we find ourselves, and we are obliged in life to play the cards. Not that we're obliged, but what other choice do we have? We have to play the cards we have been dealt, and the cards we've been dealt is to be born in the modern world, in the world of AI, in the world of in the global world, and we have to deal the hand. We have to deal the hand. What? We have to play the hand we're dealt. So yeah, how can we make the most of it and not become victims of circumstance? I would say, as somebody who has struggled a lot in the past with addictive behaviors and addictive tendencies, as somebody who has kind of also been a victim, and kind of is also to a certain extent, especially if we talk about gadgets and phones. Even now, I'm kind of not just doing this video for purely just to help people. I'm doing this video for my own validation. I guess I'm doing this video to, I guess on a subconscious level, I'm making this video to get something. I guess, I don't know, some validation, maybe some potential fame down the line, money. But I mean, if I can also help people as well whilst feeding my addiction to validation and external, validation, then I guess that's also good. What's helped me? What has helped me is not taking life too seriously, trying to just acceptance. I would say acceptance of the world, acceptance of of life, acceptance of your current reality, acceptance of what is, acceptance of everything, acceptance of me now standing here feeling everything I'm feeling, experiencing everything I'm experiencing, and just purely accepting every element of just what is in the material world, in the internal world, in just the whole lot, everything. When we maneuver in this world from a place of acceptance, I guess life stops feeling like something we have to push and force and stress out about and grind our way through, and it becomes a kind of fun game whereby the outcome isn't really that important because we are content and at peace in the here and now, and regardless of what happens in the future, we will be still at peace. I guess an internal level of peace which comes from presence and acceptance, and even as I'm doing this video now, I can kind of feel resistance to this internally. So it's not easy, it's difficult to accept fully, and I'm by far perfect at this. I guess nobody is actually perfect, but accepting that you're not perfect is also good. Accepting the resistance, accepting the non-acceptance, that's the real mindfuck. That's the hardest thing to get your head around. Can I accept that I can't accept? And by not accepting it, by accepting that I don't accept it, I accept it. And then you can add another level to that even. I don't accept that I accept that. Anyway, acceptance. Internal acceptance. Internal work, it seems to me, is the way forward. Not changing the world. Not, okay, if only, I don't know, this politician gets in, then my life's going to get better. Not, oh, well, it's a bit cold now, it's winter time. Actually, it is bloody cold. Give me a second. Let me fasten up my coat. When it gets sunny, I'll be happy. When, I don't know, when my town becomes like it used to be 25 years ago, I'll be happy. When I find a girlfriend, I'll be happy. If I don't know, start a family, I'll be happy. If I get a promotion at work, I'll be happy. None of that stuff actually will make you happy, I guess, more than just a kind of temporary feeling. I guess I don't even know if I'm qualified enough to be saying this kind of stuff now. I kind of feel a bit of imposter syndrome even saying this kind of stuff, because I'm in no way qualified to, I'm in no way a kind of spiritual guru, a psychologist, anything like this, but just from my personal experience, if you don't get the internal sorted out through mainly acceptance, presence, being in the here and now, taming the ego, accepting the ego, taming the ego, this kind of stuff, then no external circumstances will ever make you happy or at peace for longer than a few moments. And I've been reading the work recently of Eckhart Tolle. Is that Eckhart Tolle? Eckhart Tolle? I should know his name. I've been reading him quite a lot. The Power of Now. The Alan Watts. A lot of his work really resonates with me. The work of, well, not the work of, but the principles of Zen, Buddhism, even elements of Christianity, especially the kind of whole Christ, what Christ represents. If we take away the material story and we understand the message underneath this, even that, I guess. So I guess something along the lines of spiritual awakening, or at least a spiritual understanding, however far from perfect we will be, or it will be, or we will still be, and which is inevitable. We are extremely flawed as people. We are extremely imperfect. I can't even say imperfect or imperfect. That's how imperfect we are. We don't even know how to say that we are and I'm a teacher as well, I should know that. But we're flawed, and we will always be flawed. But at least having a kind of understanding of such principles as a fundamental baseline can really allow you to enjoy life and enjoy the world we live in and the wonderful world we live in, and stop seeing it as a cold, hostile place which needs to be tamed, which needs to be taken back, which needs to be restricted, and just enjoy the decline, as people call it. Enjoy the change. That would be my final words. Enjoy the decline.